Hey everybody, this is Peter Wolfing with another video for you. I want to tackle an objection today that people seem to get all the time, and wow, in 20 some odd years, I mean, how many times have I heard this? So how much money are you making? Right? So how many people listening to this video have heard that question? Well, you know, if this business is so good, how much money are you making? Well, the question may be that you just got started in the business, right? Or maybe you started a few months ago. Who knows how much you're making in the business? First of all, in my opinion, that question is kind of insulting, right? If someone's going to any other business, would somebody say, well, how much you making? Probably not. It's just bad etiquette to ask somebody how much is making. But be that as it may, and we're in Columbus Circle here in New York City. And if you can see back there, beyond all the glare from the building, we'll start popping up in just a minute. You'll see Columbus, the back of them anyway, as well as all of New York's finest over here. But, you know, if someone says, how much are you making? Here's some possible replies that you can do. And of course, put your own spin on it and your own personality. And you know, I just tend to not be too serious when somebody's asking that question, first of all, because most of the time that's just a smoke screen because they're not that interested. They're just giving you a smoke screen or an objection or a reason that they can say no. But if you're getting that question, you might say something like this: how much money am I making? Well, I don't know yet. And they're probably going to say, well, what do you mean you don't know? And so I haven't stopped collecting from the many weeks or months or years in the business because people are still paying me. Think about that for a minute. Well, what is it about networking that we love so much? Well, it's residual, right? Residual income. So let's say that you've been in business for a year or 3 months. You just put a time frame on that. As the Trump International Hotel. So, and you signed up people many months ago. Well, you haven't stopped collecting from those people yet, right? So the true income won't be determined for a long, long time, right? I haven't finished collecting from the people that I brought into the business yet. So the true amount that I've made isn't really relevant right now because it's never going to stop. Okay, that's one response. All right, just always think about that if that is applicable to you. This is the Time Warner Center. It's actually stunning on the inside. A beautiful mall, high-end stores, and Whole Foods Market on the bottom. Pretty busy circle here in this direction going over to Times Square. So that's one response that you can have. All right, so as you go on, here's another possible response that you can give people. So how much are you making? Well, what does what I'm making in my program have to do with what you're making or what you can make? Right? So it's like if I know my potential. Say I'm not in the business and someone asked me to look at the business. Let's say they got started last week and they haven't made any money yet. And I'm just one heck of a kick-butt recruiter and just motivated, and I know I can bring a lot of people in and I know I can make a lot of money. So what that person that's introducing me have to do with how much I can make? Right? I know that I can make a lot more than most people. So am I going to determine my income on what this other person's making? You know what I mean? So the reply might be, hey, you know, you can do a lot better than anybody in this program. Doesn't matter when you come in. And what you can make is not determined by what I'm making. It's totally irrelevant. So how's that for a response? I actually like that one better, because it really is true, right? Everybody's different, and of course, according to the compensation plan, people can make a lot more money than the person that introduced them. So I'm not going to determine how much I'm going to make. I'm going to get run over in a second. So I'm not going to determine what I'm going to make by what somebody else is making, right? So I think those are the two biggest responses to that objection. How much money are you making? All right, so I hope this video was helpful for you today. Have yourself a great day and happy prospecting. This is Peter Wolfing out, and see you on another video. Bye for now.